Hello, Gemini, and welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer, and I am here to do your Twin Flame Soulmate Love reading for the month of October. Thank you so very much. Thank you for all of the likes and the shares and the subscribes. Thank you to all new subscribers. Your presence here, those who come back and have been coming back, and those who are brand new, your presence here is everything. It means the world to me. I opened this channel because of the love that I have for reading the tarot, doing intuitive readings, and so your presence here is very, very valued and appreciated. So thank you so very much. Remember, this is a general love reading, general twin flame soulmate love reading for the sign of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars, all cross watchers are always welcome. And please remember that this is a general reading, so not every message is going to resonate with every Gemini out there. So take what resonates, hold it in your heart, and throw out the rest. And remember that energy is fluid. It ebbs, it flows, it shifts, it changes. It's interchangeable and reversible. So cross watchers, if you need to flip the script, then by all means do so. How I start is I start off with my Moonology cards right here to get some general moon messages. These are moon messages. These are energies that are in and around you, Gemini, and your person, your connection. And then I get into the tarot, and then the last few cards is from the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. And so let me get started. Usually I've already pre-shuffled the Moonology deck and I've pulled out some cards. Usually there's 3 cards and then one that I pull from the bottom of the deck. But Gemini, there's a total of 8 messages. There's a lot going on. What I see that there's a lot of emotion, a lot of water energy, a lot of throat chakra, and speaking of one's truth, speaking from the heart. But then there is fire energy. Let me get started so you can really see what it is that I'm looking at. Your energy is front and center. These are the cards that I pulled from the bottom of the deck. So this is I see this as like a main energy or a main message, which will coincide with the 3 that were shuffled out, or actually 4 that were shuffled out. So you have a total of 8. You are right here, Gemini. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini. And then I have a gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. This card, it is now official that every single zodiac sign that I have done for the month of October has had this card come out, no matter how many times I shuffle. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with another Gemini. Doesn't have to be. So Gemini, what it is that I see, and then the next card after that is the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. What I feel and what it is that I'm seeing, Gemini, between you and your divine counterpart, there needs to be some very deep soul-to-soul, heart-to-heart communication, speaking one's truth. But please know, and what I feel is that this is either just occurred, or it has, like in the most recent past, maybe in like, I'm feeling the last couple weeks, there's been communication, communicating from the heart, and that you're very close to achieving the goal of reaching a resolution within your connection. So like I said, this is a lot of throat chakra, a lot of emotion. The sign of Cancer is a very intuitive, very empathic, very emotional sign. And so it's been very important to communicate with truth, with integrity, with clarity, and with unconditional love. With the South Node card here, don't let your past hold you back. What I'm feeling is that with you and your connection, that there has been in the past, obviously, that there have been been a very trying time. It's been a very trying time, and it has to do with past hurts, past situations, past hurts that either you, Gemini, or your person have been holding on to, have been clinging on to, and it has to come to the forefront to release the full moon. This is where we get the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So it has needed to be brought up, and it has needed to be let go and surrendered, because you don't want the past in your future. You don't want the past in your present, and you don't want it in the future. So like I said, either this has just occurred, is occurring right now, or it is coming upon you in the month of October. And also what it is that I am channeling is for those group of you with your divine counterpart, if there has been little to no communication, I feel there's communication on the way that is going to clear up this personal issue and that you're very close to achieving this communication. Because after all of this, after all of that communication, after this issue reaches a resolution, a new start is coming. A new start is opening up. It is waiting to be burst forth. It is waiting to open up. We have a new moon in Aries, another new moon. You could be dealing with an Aries, but we have another new moon energy. So there is expansive, brand new energy that is waiting to push forth. It's time to take action. It is time to take action because we have the new moon in Aries, and we have the full moon in Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody that has a lot of fire in their chart, or you yourself might have that. It's time to take action. A fiery climax approaches. So this all is going to come to a head. All of this is coming to fruition, is the being channeled to say. And so there's going to be some action that is going to be taken on your part, Gemini, as well as your connection. There is some kind of action because something is coming to the forefront. And once everything is spoken, everything is out in the open. Full moon card, surrender it. Surrender it to the divine. Just surrender it and let it go. Say what needs to be said, because that's the action I feel that is needed to be taken. You will know your situation better than anybody else, but the action I feel that needs to be taken once this fiery climax has approached, it is then to be surrendered to the universe, surrendered to the divine. So let's delve deeper and see where this is headed, or what this is. I will put this on the side because I often refer back to these cards. I'm using my Radiance Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so we're going to tap into your person, your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate, their energy. Who are they at this moment in time? What is on their mind? What are they thinking about? We have the Ten of Pentacles come up twice. Maybe it'll come up. Let's see. Firm foundation, family, happy home life. Okay, I'm told to, okay. All right. There's a main energy. There's a main energy, Gemini, for your person. Spirit, what is going on with the twin flame, soulmate, sacred connection of Gemini? What's on their mind? What's in their heart? What's on their mind? What's in their heart? What's on their mind? What is in their hearts? What are they thinking about, Spirit? Twin flame. Twin flame. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay. So, sorry Gemini. I needed to absorb the messages. The first 3 cards that I was guided to pull is really like the main energy that is going on with your divine counterpart. We have the Tower. They are right now at this moment in time, they are, I feel that for a lot of Gemini, they're in a tower moment. It has hit. It has hit. I feel that this is something that is in the present, or within at least within the last week or so. And what this tower moment has done, it has had them pull back and kind of, I hear isolation, but not isolation in a depressing kind of way. They have had to pull back and kind of isolate themselves in a sense where they are now really doing a lot of soul searching, and they're really wanting to go deep within, because there is something that needs to come to an end. It needs to come to an end, and it's going to be a very painful process for them, but they are knowing this is something that they deeply, deeply know that needs to come to an end. It's been painful for them. It's more painful for them to stay in whatever situation that they are in than to put it to a complete and permanent end. So they're realizing, and have realized, that to stay in the situation that they have been is far more painful than bringing this to an end, even though this ending is going to be painful to them. And so this is where it's like their main energy right now, but they're in a manifestation process. This is manifesting this painful end, this painful chapter that they are choosing to completely let go of. This is what they are manifesting, and they are manifesting success, victory, and triumph over this painful period that they've been in, what caused this tower moment to come forth. And I feel that I have a feeling, and I'm picking up messages as to what, because this is success and triumph and victory over sadness and strife and sorrow. It's also about recognition. So if they are socially recognized, maybe, I mean, they could be on YouTube, they could be someone that's in the spotlight. But what I also feel is that with this painful ending and this tower moment and all of this hermit energy, this recognition, I feel that part of this painful ending, what I'm picking up is that they have been worried about what other people think and feel. And that's coming to an end, because the social recognition, those people in and around them, family, friends, I feel that what they know needs to come to an end. They have been afraid, to put it to an end for fear of what family and friends and people around them are going to think of them. Because I have the Two of Pentacles. What I feel very strongly, Gemini, this is about juggling 2 or more things. And if the water in the background is very turbulent, so this has been a very turbulent time for them. They have been really trying to figure out how to balance this, and I feel that this painful ending and this tower moment, there has been more than one person in this in the situation. This is where I feel, going back to the Moonology cards, a fiery climax approaches. Don't let your past hold you back. A personal issue reaches resolution. You're very close to achieving your goal, and communication is key. So what it is that I feel that the communication, for those that I'm tapping into that have no communication, or it's just been cut, the communication is going to come back, and they are going to come forth with truth. And because of that, like I said, they've had a tower moment. They're in the hermit energy. They've been juggling. They have been, for what I'm tapping into the messages is that for some Gemini, your divine counterpart has been involved. This is a third-party situation, that they've either been in a karmic marriage or some kind of committed relationship that they have been juggling. It has been turbulent. They have been trying to figure out how this is, I feel like, a major head to heart decision, and what is coming to them in this hermit energy is the Ace of Cups. They are making choices. Their heart is winning over their head. They don't want these turbulent waters anymore. They don't want to juggle this anymore. They want this Ace of Cups. They want this new chapter in love, and that it's a love that is unconditional and overflowing. And they're realizing with the divine, this is an offer and a gift of unconditional divine love from spirit, from the universe. This is a gift being given, and they are coming to the realization that this is what it is, and what it is. See, remember, we have the Magician card. So they are manifesting this. They are manifesting the success, not juggling anymore, and wanting this Ace of Cups, the Fool card. They are on the verge of stepping off the cliff. They are on the verge of taking this leap of faith, because they're learning that surrendering it to the divine, that they're realizing that they make this leap, that the universe has them. They're emerging in trusting themselves, trusting the journey, and trusting the universe. And we have the Strength card. This could be a Leo you could be dealing with, but this is taking them every ounce of strength in them to make this decision to end this chapter in their world, to end this chapter in their life that has caused them so much pain. What I feel, what I'm being channeled is that Gemini, for those Gemini that I am tapping into, this tower moment occurred because Gemini, what it is that I feel is that you have stepped away. What I feel is that for some, not a complete and total like cutting off where you're blocking people. No, I feel that for the Gemini that I'm tapping into is that you've done everything that you possibly could have done for the situation, and you have stepped away to leave them do what needs to be done, to give them the space and the room to figure out what it is that they truly want, because this juggling has had to end, and you had gotten tired of this, Gemini, and that is when their tower moment happened. I just feel this tower moment hit them pretty hard, because they don't have that easy access, I guess, for if you were in communication, even if it was a very spotty type of communication, you stepping aside and pulling back your energy sent them into a tower moment, which then what it did is it catapulted them into the hermit energy, because they have had to truly dive deep into their inner strength to put a complete and utter end to this chapter. And with this strength, the Seven of Cups in reverse, I don't read reversals unless I'm being guided to where they had options before and they were overwhelmed and they couldn't figure out which way, what choice do I make? being so worried about, you know, if I make this choice, what is my family, my friends going to think? What's going to happen? What I feel the energy is that the clouds have been clearing, and they are realizing that the choices that they have made in the past had taken them away from their true heart, their true soul, because by stepping in and taking this time to dive into the Hermit, and I know I keep repeating myself, but it's been very important for them to do this, because the clouds have been clearing and they've realized that the only choice for them is this Ace of Cups, this connection. It has caused them to really feel the loss. If you've pulled your energy back, Gemini, they're feeling the loss. They're feeling the loss of you. And so it, like I said, it catapulted them into the tower, a tower moment, into Hermit energy, and they are now in the process of putting this chapter to a complete end. So Gemini, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to step into your energy, where you are presently, Gemini. I am a Gemini moon, but I also have Gemini. I have my Venus is Gemini, my Mars is Gemini. I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. Okay, Gemini. Where are you? Who are you at this moment in time? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? What's in your heart? Okay, Gemini. Where is Gemini? What is on their mind? What is in their heart? How are they feeling? Spirit, Spirit, talk to me. Gemini, what's going on with Gemini, Spirit? What's in their heart? Gemini, I feel that you have some excessive worry. Seven of Pentacles, all of the seeds that you have planted, that you have worked so hard for on this connection, I feel that there's an excessive worry. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana cards. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gemini. Okay, so we have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 major arcana cards. Gemini, there is a lot of divine intervention. There's a lot of major lessons that you are learning, and major lessons that you have been learning through this connection with your divine counterpart. Like I said, Seven of Pentacles. I feel, Gemini, your energy, that you are in a state, or have been in a state, of excessive worry. You have planted so many seeds. You have tended and worked so hard on this garden that is the connection with your divine counterpart. And this has caused a lot of internal conflict. I feel that this is more of an internal conflict, an internal battle within you. That this connection is something that you have wished upon, a star that you have, this is a wish that you have been wishing for a really, really, really long time. And because I feel by channeling those Gemini that I have been, if you are the one that has stepped away and had caused the tower moment for your person, and they are now in this Hermit energy and trying to figure this out for themselves, you also are healing. You are also healing. This is Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to. We have the Chariot with the Moon card and the Devil. What I feel, you could be dealing with a Cancer. I don't remember. I'm still learning the signs connected with the major arcana, so please bear with me. I'm sorry. I do know that this is Cancer. You are working on you have been moving swiftly forward, putting one foot in front of the other. You are really trying to balance and move forward with strength and with courage, and you are working on your shadow, what this whole situation with your divine counterpart. It has catapulted you into healing, into balancing and moving forward. And what it's done is it has you stepping into more shadow work, working with the unconscious mind, unconscious fears, the subconscious mind, and healing these devil type behaviors that have kept you chained and bound. And these could be lower thought forms and beliefs. This could be codependency, this could be addiction, this could be abuse of any kind, but anything that traumas, anything that has kept you chained and bound while in this moment where you and your divine counterpart are not in communication, because that is what it is that I'm channeling. This has also catapulted you into a very deep healing space. High priestess, again, balance, trusting your intuition, trusting your knowing, and understanding that when the time comes, all will be revealed to you. But this is you trusting what it is that you feel, trusting your choices, trusting that knowing, trusting that voice that we all have within, that it is leading you in the right place. Because the Four of Wands, this is the Twin Flame 1111 card. What this also speaks to me is about transition. This is transitioning to a firm foundation and stability, commitment, harmony, and happiness, which is bringing you the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So Gemini, what I feel is that all of this is necessary. All of this work is necessary. If you have walked away and your person now has had a tower moment and they've been kind of like in isolation, in the hermit mode, because they need to make a decision, this is also, you are putting, although I feel that there's a nervous, worrisome energy with a lot of internal conflict, you're healing this, you are striving forward with you're gaining, your confidence and strength is gaining with the Chariot card, and confronting and striving forward and away from these fears, these unconscious fears, these devil type behaviors, moving forward and trusting your knowing and your intuition, trusting that this transition to a firm foundation, the structure and commitment and harmony and happiness is yours, because now we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is the seedings of a brand new beginning in your 3D material world. This is abundance. This is prosperity. This is a foundation that is centered and grounded and firm. And the Ace of Cups. This, I feel, is a resurgence of love between you and your divine counterpart. What I feel is that this isn't going to happen overnight. And this is going to take some time, and to allow that space and time for this healing, This healing must take place for the two of you to connect backward, to connect back together, for this Ace of Pentacles. What else I'm going to do? The next question, Gemini, that I am going to ask is, what is coming forward? What is next? What are the next steps? What is going to happen next through the rest of October into November, portion of November? It's the energy that it is that I'm feeling. But what is coming next? All right, here we go. Spirit, what's coming next for Gemini and their divine counterpart? The divine counterpart. What's coming next, Spirit, for Gemini and their divine counterpart? This one wants to come out. Oh. Oh. Okay. Any other signs, Spirit? All right. Gemini, what comes next? We have the Three of Wands. All of the hard work that you have put in and your person has put in. Your ships are coming in. Your ships will be coming in with the Fool card. So the way this came out, actually, the way it came out is this. The Fool is looking straight, is looking straight at the Three of Wands. So all of the hard work, all of the things that you have put out there into the universe knows that you have been waiting for this. You have been waiting a really long time, Gemini, for this. And your ships are going to start to come in to create this 0 point. This 0 point brand new journey, ground zero. And the satchel that the Fool is wearing and is carrying, what that is. Remember, we got the card here. Don't let your past hold you back. With this brand new journey, when your ships come in and this brand new journey that you take this leap of faith, you and your divine counterparts, you are not to take the past with you in this new journey. That's why the satchel is so small. You take very, very, very little with you on this new journey. After spending time, the Hanged Man, there has been a lot of lessons that are being learned and have been learned. It is taking a step back and looking at things from a brand new perspective. I feel that for both you and your person, taking this time, what it has done, it has had you looking at things from a brand new perspective, have your person looking at things from a brand new perspective, learning a lot of spiritual lessons, spiritual enlightenment. A judgment call is being made. It's going to be made. It's going to be made. The horn is being blown. And this is a resurrection. This is a resurrection which is going to bring rebirth and renewal. 7 of Swords with the 5 of Wands and the Moon card. This is how it came out. What I feel is that there is, first of all of the conflict, all of the animosity, all of the bickering and fighting and feeling stabbed in the back and all of the external conflict. There was a plan that is being, this is a strategic plan, because again, once this horn is being blown, all of this shady, crappy behavior, things are coming out from the darkness into the light. Yes, this is all dissipating. This is all dissipating, and it dissipates once the horn is being blown. And it is going to be blown, because once the horn is blown, a judgment call is being made that ignites a resurrection, a renewal, and a rebirth. It is going to come to light. You are Gemini. You are going to find out. Like I said, communication is key. There was a lot of blues, a lot of communication. You're going to hear everything's going to come out. Everything is going to come out. A fiery climax approaches, and you surrendered it to the divine. Knight of Cups and 9 of Cups. This is the proverbial knight in shining armor. Your person is going to come forward with this cup of love. They are going to feel confident enough to offer this cup of love, and they're going to be able to feel safe in being able to be vulnerable with their feelings and their emotions, to offer this cup of love, which they know that this connection with you, Gemini, has given them emotional contentment. This is the 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, that wish upon a star, because I feel the feeling that I'm getting that's coming through to me is that this is something that has been a long time coming. This is like wishing upon a star, talking to the moon, putting your intentions out there into the universe. This is something that has been transpiring and building upon itself over the course of time. This isn't something that is a fly-by-night. We got the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card, so I do pick up on twin flame energy. But this definitely is a very soulful and divine connection that has It has taken a long time. The road has been long. But know that by surrendering to the divine, by surrendering, you give space to one another to be able to walk in their healing, for you to walk in your healing, so the two of you can come together once again in the right way at the right time. So the last messages are spirit messages for you, soul messages for you, Gemini. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Sorry, I am getting a lot of messages, just a lot of energy. Okay. Oh, yes. See? Yes, Gemini. Oh my God. See? Said that there was a lot of energy. All right. Spirit. All right. All right, there's actually six. Oh, Gemini. Thank you for being so patient. There's a lot of messages coming through with this. So awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I feel that, Gemini, this goes for both you and your divine counterpart. The both of you have stepped into a very deep spiritual awakening, and that there's been a lot of energetic upgrades. You are integrating. There's a lot of integration. This is that Hermit energy. This is that Hanged Man energy. This is allowing yourself to integrate all of these upgrades, these energetic upgrades. Oh my God, this is an insane day for me uploading videos. I had so many problems with my Pisces reading, and now I've gotten the same thing with you, Gemini. I apologize so much. The both of you have had a very deep, transformative spiritual awakening, that there have been a lot of upgrades, and give yourself time, be kind, gentle, and patient with yourself as you integrate all of this information, because you are emerging from an old way of being into a new way of being, because we got the transformation card. Things are changing at a cellular level, very deep healing. So here, right here, both you and your person and your connection is going through a very deep transformative state of being. Being directed to, now because of this, I'm being directed I've never done this before, I'm being directed which cards to bring up. Because you and your person, and this connection that you have with your person that is going through a very deep, transformative healing, spiritual awakening, protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Both you and your person, make sure that you protect your energy, cut cords. Every single person, place, or thing that is not in alignment, that is of lower energy, that is lower vibration, that brings you down, cut the cords, protect your energy, bringing all of those your soul retrieval, those pieces that you have felt that might have been, that you might have given away. Bring those back as you are healing, as you're transforming and integrating all of these new upgrades. All of those pieces are going to be coming back to you, and the same thing goes for your divine counterpart. As you heal and bring your power back and heal, you are uplifting them. You are raising the vibration within your connection with your person. You are honoring your divine counterpart through all of this. But make sure to protect your energy. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Remember, again, we got surrender to the divine. Everything is being orchestrated. Everything is being divinely guided. This is divine timing. You have help in the subtle realms. You have your angels, spirit, universe, God, source, whoever, whatever you resonate. They are there for you. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. I can't make this shit up. Everything is transforming. Everything is materializing. It is all coming together. Connect with those people who uplift you. Connect to your soul tribe. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? This, and they're keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Your spirit team, your guides, the archangel, spirit, universe, God, source, they are with you. They are wanting you to take your power back. They are wanting you to step into your divine priestess or priest energy. And I don't mean that in a religious sense. This is your power, the high priestess. Step into that priestess, that high priestess energy. It's not gender specific. And really start thinking about, this is mission work. How are you being called to step up and lead? So these are the messages. Please know, Gemini, that what it is that I'm feeling, this is a very transformative energy. This is a very healing energy. I just feel like there's a lot of energy surging through me. And this is being divinely orchestrated. Your connection with your divine counterpart is favored by the universe. Doesn't mean that it's better than someone else's. It's just the divine knows, the divine recognizes and knows and sees you and your divine counterpart, and the universe knows that this is something that you have wished for and your divine counterpart has wished for a really, really, really long time. They recognize it. They know it. Surrender to the divine, and just allow divine timing to do what it's meant to do. So if you resonated with this, please click the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when I upload videos on a regular basis. And if you would like to book a personal reading to dive deeper into your own personal circumstances, the directions are in the description box below. And shoot me an email and I will give you further details. And until next time, Gemini, I wish you so much love and so much peace.